Okay. Back again for a little more Lego Batman. The TV may have changed, but the game is still the same. And, wow, I did not mean to do that. But I find it interesting that instead you kind of hack in to the Bat computer this time around. So, playing this time as the villains. And I guess it's kind of appropriate that I'd be switching TVs for this. So I'm trying to remember how to... Oh, yeah, this way. I don't know what it is about this particular side of things, but it seems like the picture always keeps going in and out, as if like all the crazy violence going on just can't be handled in this game. It's the Man-Bat. So if you like double jump, can you fly? Yeah, you glide. I love it. Alright, Riddler's Revenge. Let's go with the first level. Riddler makes a withdrawal. Gotham City Bank. So it's fun to kind of see it from the villain's perspective of things. So we're going after the Gotham Reserve. But in order to get there, we need to get to various items. I don't care, I just love the idea that Clayface is just so in another world right now. And he's not really much of a slouch in terms of genius either. But, I guess it's kind of fun that they made him that way. And Clayface and the Riddler, they get the key. When is a safe not a safe? When the Riddler's in town, no safe is safe. And you, my face of clay, you will be my right hand. Well, for want of a more accurate term, my right hand man. Once we've made it to the bank vault, nothing matters but the key. Pull yourself together, stay focused on the job. Clayface just thinks he can pick up the key that easily. Alright. Some characters can perform extra high jumps. Press A and then A again in midair. And some of them can be really strong. Whee! Well, they do kind of describe him as a bit of a meathead just from that opening description and whatnot. So we appear to be in some sort of car park, if I'm looking at this correctly. I don't really... I guess I was just thinking about Hookah the Smoking Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. Riddler, do your work. I wonder if this is something they made up for the game, or if the Riddler actually could mind control people in certain interpretations. These characters have been around for so long, they've had so many different interpretations, it's really quite interesting how each person puts their own thumbprint on these iconic characters. Sometimes you get things that are a bit more on the adult side, like, say, The Killing Joke, and then you have other ones that are a bit more on the kid-friendly side. Like, I mean, hey, I feel like Batman is probably one of the few series, I hope that's the correct term, where, you can have the Adam West Batman, and you can have the Michael Keaton Batman, and somehow it doesn't seem like Whiplash. the idea that both could be the same character, you just have different interpretations. And yeah, you gotta love how there's a chalk drawing here. Let's ride. I was hoping I could take care of some of the spare tires that way, but I guess not. I do love the idea that Clayface has like these extra, the ability to morph his hands and whatnot, so you can really get some satisfying beat 'em up moments with this character. Looks like that was all that was up here. I would have never thought that out of all the characters, Clayface would have been one to be able to do a double jump. Like, I could definitely get Poison Ivy and Catwoman, as both are known to be, like, super athletic. But also just kind of going with the old Lego trope that women are the only ones that can do the double jump feature. Flip the switch. But even more than that, both of the characters are known to be extremely athletic, so it would be understandable. In fact, you kind of wonder why Robin wouldn't be able to do the double jump feature, as depending on which backstory you go with, his background was in the circus, so it would make sense that he'd be very agile. Hey, I'm in. Is that all there is? Just this mini thing? Okay. Every stud helps. And besides, the more studs I collect, the more I'll be able to unlock. And then from there, I'll be able to do a lot more interesting things throughout the game. To the next section. So you gotta flip the switches and press the buttons. Very interesting. The combat with Clayface is just so satisfying. I love it. Although I don't seem to be picking up the bonuses like I did when I was Batman or Robin. Oh well, I guess they're just trying to say, hey, crime doesn't pay. And I find it interesting that even though this is a villain level, you can still rescue this hostage here. Let me see, that's probably to lower it down a little bit. Ah, it's just the elevator. Okay, so I would need some sort of explosion to be able to get past that, but I think I can get across this way, it looks like. I was hoping there wasn't going to be a wall, but it looks like there is. Can't go between all three of them. Yeah, well, that's what happens sometimes. Get in there, there we go. Seems to be a little bit of weight to Clayface, as soon as you jump, everything just kind of stops for a second. See the earth shake and whatnot. You don't get that with the Riddler. See? Attention to detail. That's something I love. I would have never thought that, well, what we consider to be standard in the industry would be considered very exceptional in this day and age. I think you just throw these off and yeah, that's right. It's such an odd handle. Am I the only one that thinks this just looks like an old-fashioned orange telephone? Well, gray on the screen. So you just gotta build it and then send it. I'm just gonna send it. Oh, you just pull this one across. It'd be nice to be able to have strength like that. Just be like, my car won't start. Here, let me push it. I just immediately went back to, if anybody had ever seen the Danny DeVito version of Matilda, I'm not sure if there have been others, but that's the only one I know of, where I think, oh yeah, it was Matilda's dad that sold Mrs. Trunchbull a defective car that stalled on the road. So, much like Miss Trunchbull's character, she just picks up the car and just starts walking it to the used car lot, saying, "You did this to me, I want a refund." Yeah. Great movie, great book, and it's really amazing how authentic it is to the book, or at least from the research I've heard of. Let's see, do I press the switch again? Nope. Ah, okay, so I have to build more to it. I could definitely say Matilda's definitely a story that I feel like has gotten better as I've gotten older. Because, well, when you're a kid, you don't really get the whole idea of like, ooh, it's kid empowerment and whatnot, but there's something really inspiring about the idea that, oh, we go through here, that's what happens. Really inspiring about the idea that it was basically just one kid that was able to inspire a rebellion at the school to be able to get things to start getting good again. But I think probably the biggest takeaway people remember from that movie is the famous chocolate cake scene. Yeah, there's more, I'm sure, but you just gotta love the giant amount of chocolate cake and everybody's just cheering Bruce on. Bruce! 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 I keep forgetting that Clayface also has the ability to just throw clay at people, and that little bit of a projectile could definitely come in handy in a few spots. If I can I aim it? No. I guess it's just something I have to throw and hope it sticks. So I need the supersonic Batman, and then to come back here with just rob him with the magnetic shoes. Well, I seem to be doing alright getting the bonuses, so that's good. Pull! So I guess this is how we get into the bank. Out of my way. I'm gonna guess not, but I figure it's worth a shot. Ah, yes! Ouch. Another mini kit, but what do you know? I do love the idea that you can pick up a little bit of cues here and there of where the level would pick up if you were playing it as the Batman counterpart. Let me guess, I'm making a giant dynamite bundle. Sort of, but it looks like I need to connect it to something. Probably need to take care of that statue up there offhand. Going up. Need the supersonic Batman for that. Ah, okay, so Clayface can jump on the wire. That makes things easier. So I'm just trying to figure out who is athletic or not. Alright. So this guy's just gonna wreck the bathroom. Ah. Destroys the statue. I like how they give this guy a gun, but yet there's not really anything you can do with it inside that little area. Stay up there, Clayface. I want to get some of the studs. It's annoying that these are glowing because I can't do anything about it. I do not have a batarang. So it looks like I'm robbing this bank with a nuke. Or at least just a missile. Yeah. Got the key. Turn it. Clayface. Oh, Clayface? We're gonna be getting more gold. Just come on already. Ugh. Why do I always get the nuts? Alright, fine. It's a beautiful house. So let's get out of here. I like my gold. That's me trying to add subtitles to this. Clayface. And the Riddler. We got 2 characters for free. And we got the super villain bonus. Very nice. That's nice. I got one part of the super villain mini kit. So there's another 15 there to collect as well. Very interesting. I was able to get quite a few things there. Very impressive. Well then, I hope you'll join me next time where we meet up with, I believe, Two-Face. Or is it Mr. Freeze? One of the two. Join me next time and find out.